Hello, lovelies. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Have y'all ever had any issues when you made your frontal units where they're too big or too small or just super lopsided or crooked? Well, stay tuned and I'll show you all exactly what I do to make my units fit my head perfect and snug.
I said I'm geek and I'm fired up. All I want tonight is just get higher.
Okay, for this unit, I used my Supernova hair that I ordered from the Amazon store, which consisted of 3 bundles, a 18, a 20, and a 22, and a 18-inch frontal of the body wave texture.
Hey mama! Hey mama! Yay!
Yeah. Hey-ya, oh. Oh, it's a quack, quack, and a quack, quack, there. Here, quack, there, quack, everywhere I quack, quack, oh, McDonald's had a fun.
Time to go bye-bye. Let's go!
Hey-ya-ho.
Hey! Let's go! Go in here.
Now, here's where most people make the common mistake of sewing their bundles on wrong and end up with a lumpy frontal unit. So, my intentions was to sew the bundles on from left to right in a U shape up until I got to the midway point on the cap, and then sew the rest of the bundles in a straight line from right to left until it meets the back of the frontal. However, I went up a little bit too far sewing in a U shape, causing it to have this little weird gap in the middle of the bundles. So I had to take them down and start over, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like, and I'll show you where I started over at and how it ended up looking right afterwards. So just keep watching.
That is not correct.
Yeah, y'all, so I smooth messed up on this one right here. Well, at least on my first try, but I didn't give up. So I took down a couple of rows of the track that I had already sewed into the U shape, and I had to sew them again across the back of the cap in order to make them lay down right, so that eventually when I get to the top, the tracks will be able to lay down perfectly next to or behind the frontal. Once I figured out how to lay my tracks the right way, I got into my little groove as I was sewing, and I was done with this unit in no time. When I got close to the end of my sewing process, it was time for me to sew the last couple of tracks, and instead of sewing them finger space apart, I sewed them closer together so that when I flipped over my frontal over top of the tracks, it'll look seamless. If your unit still doesn't fit after cutting off the access cap, the lace around your edges, and the lace around your ears, then what you can do is just take a extra thick piece of elastic band and you can attach it to the sides of your cap in order for it to fit really tight, like how you see right here. But right here I don't have any elastic band on, but I do add it later just for extra security because I didn't want to use glue at the time. So that's it, and I really hope you all find this video helpful. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and go check out my other videos on my channel. Catch you next time. Bye.